Good morning, Oak class, and welcome to Tuesday's English session. Now, today I do have a little starter for you as always, and today it is a sentence doctor starter, which means the sentence that you have got on the screen has a few errors with it, okay? So you just need to correct those. Now, you could either do that verbally, okay? So you could do that just by saying it, or you could write it down. It is completely up to you. So pause the screen and have a go at that now. Right, let's have a look at what was wrong with that sentence then. So, firstly, it needed a capital letter at the beginning, didn't it? So the autumn months are September, needed a oh, sorry, miss months. Months is spelled slightly wrong because it's not a U, it's an O in months. So the autumn months are September with a capital S, that's a proper noun. October needs a capital O, and November. Okay, and it already had a full stop on the end there. So well done to you. We are going to be absolutely fine. Opening or the beginning, just the build up. Okay, so pause the screen now and have a go at looking at those. Hopefully you've had a good talk through your story. You know what you're going to write today. You've had a go at saying it out loud. Now, what I am going to do is just share with you my innovative story that I did about the 3 Highland horses just the other day. Okay, so just last week. I'm going to read you the opening or the beginning and the build up. Okay, and then that will tell you where you need to stop today. Okay, so don't forget, it be something different today, like the 3, whatever your title is. The 3 Highland horses. Many years ago, in a distant land far away, there lived 3 Highland horses. They lived in a spacious field that was once filled with delicious crunchy grass, which they loved to munch on all day long. Sadly, their field had become bare, and there was no longer anything for them to eat. It was a wet and miserable morning, and the 3 brothers' tummies were rumbling. They decided to go in search of some scrumptious breakfast, when to their surprise they found a beautiful meadow. However, the brothers faced an awful problem. The only way to reach the field was across an old rickety bridge. The ancient bridge looked as though it had stood for many years and was guarded by a terrifying evil witch named Wanda. Wanda was a cruel witch who had a reputation for gobbling up Highland horses. Her skin was emerald green and covered in fat, bumpy warts. Her hair was as black as night and covered with a tall, pointed hat. Okay, so thinking then about what you're going to write today, you only want to get up to this section here. So you only need to get up to the bit where you've just introduced that evil character and you tell me what they love. Okay, just the beginning and just the build up. Now, because this is our hot task, there is no shared right today. Okay, because as I explained, this is a little bit more independent, which means just you doing it on your own. Okay, because as I said, me and Miss Broadbent want to see all the things that you have learned throughout this unit. Okay, so no shared right, but you do have plenty of things to help you. You've got your text map to help you out. You've also got the toolkit here, okay? Now the toolkit acts as our checklist, doesn't it? Our checklist so that we can remember all of the things that we need to make sure that we've included. We need to make sure we're building up the suspense. We're using lots of description today. There probably won't be any speech today, but you are introducing your good character and your bad character. You may or may not use interesting verbs today, adverbials, clear structure. And today, as you know, you are doing the opening and the build up. Okay, just the opening and the build up. Now, you might find this useful today, you might not. You might have created your own little word bank at home just to help you with spellings. Don't forget, this is just to help you how to spell things or to show you how they're spelt. So by all means, use this again today and have that on your screen just for little useful spellings. That is obviously the one from last week though, okay? So it's now up to you then to go away and have a good go at writing your introduction or your beginning and then your build up. Don't forget, if you've got yours from last week, just like I did, why don't you go back and have a read of those, because you might actually find that there are some ideas from there that you can magpie and pull across into yours today. Okay, that is absolutely fine for you to do that. Particularly when you're getting to the build up, I'd really like to see today that you are using some of that, that descriptive vocabulary that we've worked on so much. I want to see that you are describing the bridge, okay, as they notice the bridge, describe that bridge to me, which you are all wonderful at doing. Then also make sure that you are describing that evil character. Now, whatever your evil character is, I don't know at the moment, okay, but whatever your evil character is, do try and describe them to me. For example, when I was talking about the witch, I said that her skin was emerald green and covered in fat, bumpy warts. Her hair was as black as night and covered with a tall pointed hat. Okay, think about what your character is. How are you going to describe them today? Now, I don't know your character, so when I read it, I really want you to see if you can paint a picture with your words and create an image of my mind of what they look like, okay? So I'm wishing you the best of luck today. Don't forget you've got all of these tools to help you, okay? And I look forward to seeing them. Now, if you're doing them on paper today, that is absolutely fine. You can do those. And then obviously go back onto this section of Teams, and there is an option for you to upload it and then submit it so that we can give you some feedback, okay? I look forward to seeing them all, and I will speak to you very soon. Goodbye, everyone.